Fly Incorporated. How did you come up with this? Where did this all start? And where do you see First Love Yourself Incorporated going?
When I first started using Fly, it was after my divorce 6 years ago, which I left my ex-husband due to domestic violence. And I used to kind of try to love myself. I used to post selfies of myself because I really did not like anything about myself. So I would post and I would put, first love yourself, like you gotta love yourself. And I've always been told you can't love anybody else if you don't love yourself. But years have gone by and I always wanted to do domestic violence awareness events, which I think is really important because I wanted to other women to let them know that they're not alone, that they can get out of their situation regardless of how bad it is. Now, I kept thinking to myself, like, what am I going to call this movement? What am I going to call this business? Because I wanted to do a nonprofit that helps people going through domestic violence and educate people. And somebody had told me, well, do you just call it Fly? Remember you used to put that on all your posts? And I used to be like, oh my God, right. So that's how Fly came about. You cannot love somebody else if you don't love yourself. But also when you love yourself, you know what you are willing to tolerate, the type of treatment you deserve and respect that you deserve and the love that you deserve. So when you love yourself, you're not going to tolerate less than that.
So what were those first speaking engagements? Talk to us about expanding the bench and then what we were able to pull off just a couple days ago.
One of the reasons why I did this event, why I came up with this event, is something that I wanted to bring awareness to you. You never know who the person sitting next to you, what they've gone through. You know, everybody goes through stuff. Yeah, I've had people come to me and tell me I had to go home and apologize to my spouse because I had no idea. So that type of education and the awareness was really important for me to bring when I saw that. I started doing them in small libraries. And then it was very impactful. And the feedback, I was like, oh my God, I want to keep doing this. And I'm passionate to take this to every college I can. I want to take it to every college, every institution, every high school. Because I think a lot of these kids, they go into these relationships, they leave their parents, they don't understand what a real relationship looks like, or sometimes a healthy, depending based off how you grew up too. And sometimes you grow up in such a healthy relationship that you're so easily blindsided by something that you're not used to because it's different. So I think it's important for these kids, these young adults, to know what a healthy relationship is, what is okay and what's not okay. Having the passcode to your phone is not okay. It's being jealous, who you're hanging out with, or being upset because you spoke to somebody of the opposite sex or whatever the situation is. The little things like that, they don't see that. They see that, oh, it's love. No, it's not okay. It can happen to both men and female. To anybody, it doesn't matter your sex, your gender, it doesn't matter who you like. It can happen to you. And I just want to bring awareness. I just wanted to stop. I call domestic violence the silent pandemic because it's a pandemic that nobody talks about. Nobody does anything about it. We wait to do something about it until someone's dead, until you see it on the news or something. Why wait? So these are things that need to be taught in school, is my opinion. Because again, it's not just physical. It's a lot of little aspects. There's financial abuse, there's mental abuse, verbal abuse, the controlling, the manipulation. It's so much to it. It's not just physical. The impact about these events, I'm seeing it. When I have people reach out to me and tell me, oh my God, you know, I had this happen. I had no idea I was in a domestic violence relationship until I heard this. So that's why these events matter to me so much.
Are there any closing remarks?
If I change one person's life in a room, that's all that matters. The people that come to these events are the people that are supposed to be there one way, shape, or form. And I just pray to God that I continue, He gives me the strength and the energy to continue to do this work. I'm passionate about changing people's lives, and hopefully I can help someone. Whether I know about it or not, that's all that matters. That's it, and I leave it in God's hand.